Hello everyone, in this video we'll discuss about area under curve, and in last video we have watched and we have got the idea of what is area under curve, how do we calculate area under curve, how integration help us to calculate area under curve. So basically in this video we'll be going in form of practice questions and how we can apply integration to find out area under curve. Okay, so here is the first question. Find the shaded area enclosed by the curve y is equals to 2 root x and x plus y equals to 8 and the x-axis. So you can easily see the sketch is already drawn for you. Now if you observe carefully, the area is not enclosed by the complete curve or by complete line. So it's enclosed by two parts, means if you observe carefully, the point of intersection, this point of intersection is enclosed, this point of intersection A, let's suppose we name this as A. So over here till this part O to A, this is by area is under curve, and from A to B the area is under line. So no problem. So what we'll do is, first we find out this point of intersection. So two equations are given to us. Now how do we find out point of intersection? We need to solve these two equations simultaneously. Over here in the first equation it's given y is equals to 2 root x, and the second equation, which is equation of line, is given x plus y equals to 8. Now from the equation of a line, if I make y as my subject, what do I get? I get this, y is equals to 8 minus x, and equation of curve which is given to me, y is equals to root 2x. Now if I solve these two equations simultaneously, so I get 2 root x is equals to 8 minus x. Okay, now squaring both sides. Now at times over here the student makes mistake is they write down 8 minus x square as 64 minus x square, which is wrong, because now when you are squaring both sides, you are squaring the term 8 minus x, not individually. So 8 minus x square will give you a minus b whole square, and we know a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? Which is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So applying this, so a is 8 over here and b is x over here. So 8 square is 64, 8 into 2 into x is 16x, it's negative, so negative, and x is x square. Now simply you make a quadratic out of it, you factorize this quadratic and you get x equals to 4 and x equals to 16. Now logical, what point of intersection is this? Because we know that the point B is less than 8. Why? Because if you solve over here this equation, now B is on the x-intercept, B is also the x-intercept. When it's x-intercept means y is 0. So if y is 0 means x is 8. Yes or no? So if x is 8 over here, so this can't be 16. So this has to be x equals to 4 over here. Yes or no? At this point. So that's the same thing. Now similarly we calculate for the point B. Either way you can start, either you can calculate first point B then point A. So you got this part. Now what we need to do is, we need to integrate the curve. We need to integrate the curve 0 to 4, and we need to integrate the line from 4 to 8. Yes? Okay. So if I divide the whole required area as area 1 and area 2. So area 1 would be, area 1 is my curve, which curve is this y minus 2 root x, and I am integrating 0 to 4. Now since 2 is constant, I can take 2 outside, and square root 4 in the form of exponent I can write down x to the power half. Now integration x to the power n, we know x to the power n integration is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So half plus 1 is 1.5 or 3 by 2, if you want to write in fraction it's fine, divided by 145, and the limits are 0 to 4. Now since 1.5 is a constant term, I can take this as outside and I'll get 4 by 3. So x to the power 1.5 and limits are 0 to 4. Now if you substitute 4 over here, you will get 8, which gives you 32 by 3 is your this area A1. Now area 2, that is line, and line is this x plus y. So if I make this y as my subject of this equation, so what do I get? Y is equals to 8 minus x. Now integration of 8 minus x from 0 to 4 we have already done for curve. Now 4 to 8 is for the line. Now if you integrate this, 8 is a constant, integration would be 8x, and negative x integration would be negative x square by 2, 0 to 4. Now if you substitute upper limits and lower limits, you get 8 square units. Now the total area is a1 plus a2. 8 we can write down as equivalent form 24 by 3 because I want to make like denominators. Now if you add up 56 by 3, and which you can simplify in mixed fraction. Now over here there are two things. One thing, either you can integrate to find, or if you observe carefully, this is making a right angle triangle. If you observe A, this is making a right angle triangle, and we know area of a triangle. So instead of integration, you can directly use area of triangle. We know the point A is 4, 4, point B is 8, 0, and this point is 4. So base is 4, height is 4, half into base into height, 8 square units, 8 square units. So in both the scenarios, you will get the same answer. Okay. Now the question 2 over here is, the tangent to the curve y is equals to 8x minus x square at the point 2, 12 cuts the x-axis at the point P. Find the coordinates of point P. Now see over here, this is tangent to the curve and it cuts x-axis at point P, and find the coordinates of point P and find the area of the shaded area. Okay, no problem. So first we need to find out the equation of line to find out this point. Basically, if you want to find out this point, we need to find out the equation of this tangent line. Now to find out the equation of a line, what do we need? We need a slope and a point. Now how do we get slope? Slope, instantaneous slope, means slope at a given point is also known as differentiation at that point. So curve is already given to us, that is 8x minus x square. So slope at point, so I'll differentiate this, I'll get this. Now if you substitute x equals to 2, you will get the slope of the tangent. Now slope of the tangent is 4, and you know the points 2, 12. So we can write down equation of the tangent that gives us y is equals to 4x plus 4. This is the equation of the turn. Now since P is the x-intercept over here, and as we discussed in the previous question, x-intercept means y equals to 0. So if you put y equals to 0, you will get x is equals to negative 1. So the coordinates of the point is negative 1, 0. Now again, what we can do is, either you can use the triangle AMP, then you can integrate from this point 2 to 8 the curve, or you can integrate line from negative 1 to 2 integration of line, area under line, and from 2 to 8 integration of area under curve. So again, total area, area of triangle, area under curve. Now area of triangle, I have used this concept, area of triangle. So area of triangle is half into base into height. Now over here base is 12, height is 3, which gives you height is 12, base is 3, which gives you 18 square unit, and integration of curve from 2 to 8 gives you this part. Now substituting upper limit and lower limit, simplify, you will get 72 square units. So this 72 square units is of which area? This is the 72 square units. 8 means this portion is 72 square units, and this triangle is what we got, I guess 18 square units. Now if you sum up, we get the total area is 90 square units. So I hope now it's clear how do we figure out when there are line and curve and you need to figure out the area under the given region. Now this is a practice question for you. Just a hint, if you draw perpendicular over here, so this becomes a triangle. So basically from point A to B, you need to integrate the curve and you can add area of this triangle and you will get the total required area. And if you have watched till end and if you have liked the video, please press the like button and share it with your friends, help them out in understanding the concept, and subscribe to our channel to get the notification of upcoming videos. Okay, in the next video we'll be discussing about some more complicated questions on area under curve, and in the last video, which would be the last of this portion, we'll be discussing about volume of revolutions. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.